Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. This is Zeus coming right at you from Zeus Tech Zone. Today we're going to go ahead and review 4 cases that you can use for your iPhone 12 Pro. So there is something that I always go way above and beyond, and that's when I'm buying cases for whatever phone I have at the time. Amazon already knows me, I kind of sometimes feel, because as soon as I go ahead and get a new phone, for some reason I'm always on Amazon trying to go ahead and find some really nice cases that can go well with the phone that I have at the time. Now, there's so many cases out there. You could go ahead and fall in love with some clear cases. I honestly feel that sometimes the case that you have on your phone kind of represents you, right? It kind of shows who you are, right? What kind of person you like in regards to the phone that you have. Because we gotta remember one thing: those phones that we have with us and that we carry with us, you're talking about now compared to what it was before. Now you're looking at anywhere between $500 to $1,000 on your phone. So you want to buy a case that's going to be able to complement that phone that you have. Some of these phones nowadays, man, they're glass, so you want some good protection on them. And at the same time, you want to show off the phone sometimes. So for me, cases is something that I've always loved. You know, I always go overboard. I got to be honest with you guys. I go overboard. You know, I never just buy one case and I'm satisfied with it. No, the thing with me is that I don't buy just 1 or 2 cases. I go crazy mad. I don't know if some of you guys are out there are the same way as I am, but I sometimes will buy 5, 6, 7 cases just because I want to go ahead and compare them and see which one looks great on my phone, right? Sometimes I'll put one with a magnet on it so that way it could be attached to my car whenever I'm, driving or something, and I want to just smack it onto the magnet that's on the dashboard. Sometimes I go ahead and put something that I could be able to use when I bike ride, right? When I'm cycling, I just go ahead and put something on the back of that case, and that's going to be my case for cycling. So there's so many ways that you could complement the phone with the case that you're going to put on. When I went ahead and purchased my iPhone 12 Pro, I said to myself, I already know that I'm going to buy it. Let me go online to Amazon and go ahead and get a couple of cases. Just because I knew that the day that I picked up that phone, I already had a case coming that day. So that way that phone was going to be protected right away. And so what I ended up doing is I opened those up already. So there's no way for me to review them. I mean, I could be able to show you guys the ones that I got. But I went ahead and bought all 4 of them from Ringke. I love them. They're pretty good. They have really good cases. They have a variety of choices in regards to the slim, thinnest to none, to basically the one with the biggest border to be able to go ahead and protect your phone. But I went ahead and did this instead. So I went ahead and bought 4 more cases for my phone, which we're looking at here at the Zizo. This one is going to be for the heavy duty people, guys, out there, man. You're a contractor and you have your phone on your belt. You want it to take a beating. This is the case that you want for that. I went ahead and got a CaseKoo case. This one, you're not going to be able to see it here, of course, because it's inside the case. But that one's actually going to be just your regular slim case that's going to be put onto your phone. Basically, nothing really on it. It's just a slim case. That's all it is. Then, of course, we got something a little bit nicer. We went with the Spigen case. The Spigen case, to me, that style that I just went ahead and showed you guys, that shows me a little bit of elegant, right? It shows a little bit of style to the phone when you go ahead and put that on. And then, of course, I went with the Ringke, and I went ahead and picked this one up just because I don't have it. So why not pick it up? I'm already buying cases anyways. Might as well go ahead and pick up one that I would have wanted to get on the first round when I went ahead and purchased cases. But I went ahead and got all 4 of these. Let's go ahead and open these up. Let's see how good they are and how good they look on the phone. And maybe you guys might want to be interested in picking one of these up. So let's open up these boxes and let's go ahead and check them out. Let's make sure that they look really nice on the phone, and also that you could be able to use your wireless charger on it. Because come on, let's be real. You got the iPhone Pro 12, you want that baby to be wireless, and you want the case to be able to work with it. So let's go ahead and open these up. Let's check them out. So here we have all 4 of our cases. What I ended up doing is I went ahead and took them out of the boxes because this is really not an unboxing, right? We're going to go ahead and just review, see how they look on the phone. I brought out the charger also so that way we could confirm that after we put the phone on the case, that we could go ahead and charge it with the case on. So, so let's go ahead and start it off. I'll move these cases to the side for now, and let's go ahead and start off with the Ringke one. So the Ringke, as you could see, this was a clear one, right? So it's a whole clear hard plastic in the back, and it has the kind of like a smoke bumper all around the edges. So let's go ahead and put it on the phone. So right now, the one I have on my phone right now, it's actually just a regular clear case. So it's just a clear case. It's something similar to this one, but it actually is clear all the way around. It's also Ringke, but it's the one that's clear all the way through. But this is the smoked one. And I think the smoked one's going to look nicer because it's going to make this a lot darker when I put the phone on. All right. So let's go ahead and put it on the phone. And let's go ahead and just clean up the screen, you know, make it a little bit more presentable. So you could see the way it looks on the phone. So you have your volumes up and down. You have access to be able to go ahead and turn the ringer on and off. Ringke, of course, always has that whole little holder for your lanyard. It has it on both ends. It says it here and here. So if you want to go ahead and put it around your neck, you can do that as well. It has the speaker and your power source there. Has your on and off. You can hear the clickings on it as well. So this is pretty good. I like the way it feels. Ringke makes really good cases. I feel it really nice and snug up against the phone. So it doesn't feel like it's going to slip off. I like to test a lot of the cases. I like to test them by pushing the edges off of it. So when you go ahead and turn it over, this is where you'll be able to see, you know, how the phone looks. So you can see right away that you can see the color of your phone, right? Whatever color you have, the nice little dark brown bumper on the side and around your camera lenses. I think that looks pretty nice. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see if it works when we go ahead and charge it. Go ahead and put it up against the charger. There you go, it's charging. Okay, so we know that it works well on the regular Anker charger. Let's go ahead and test it with the MagSafe. You heard it as soon as it connected. There it is, it's charging. So we're good with that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and push this one to the side. Let's go ahead and take this one out. Let's go ahead and try the second one here. Now this one is going to be the thin one. And this is going to be the CaseKoo case. Now this one, I gotta say though, as nice as it looks, it is going to give you the minimum protection on your phone. If you're the type of person that doesn't like to put these big old cases on there to protect your phone, then something like this would be good. It's a nice little shell. It protects it, it gives it minimum protection, but it still protects it. It does give you protection all the way around the phone. But I do have to say, in regards to the protection around the phone, it's not a bumper. Okay, so don't think that this is going to be a bumper that's going to go ahead and protect your phone from a high fall, because it's not. But it will protect it in, you know, just put it on your table when you're with friends and things like that. If you guys go out to a place to eat, you put it on the table. It's going to protect it from scratching up and things like that, right? But from a fall, this is the minimum protection. But it's actually nice because it's nice and thin, and it actually feels like if you're just holding the phone with nothing on it. So you also have your volume up and down. You have your ringer on and off. Down on the bottom, you can see you have the speaker. You have your power source there, your lightning source. It does give you some lip right on the top by the camera. So that way then if you do put your phone this way, it's not going to scratch up those lenses. I will say that on the front though, on the front of it, it actually, all the way around it, it does have a little bit of a lip all the way around. I want to say it's one of the minimum lips it's one of the smallest lips I've ever seen. But it does have something on it. Now, if you would buy a screen protector, like a glass or something, and you put this on the phone, it'll probably even out with that. Another thing about cases like this is that if you put that film type of screen protector on your phone, this is not going to do nothing to your edges. Because as you could see, you can still see the edge of the phone. Right? You can still see the edge of the phone all the way around. So if you put that vinyl film on top of your phone, this type of case is not going to pull on it. Unlike these, it has a little bit that goes on top of your screen. So you have a chance of, if you don't put it on correctly, you'll have a chance that you might go ahead and pull some of that screen protector off. But again, that's this case. Let's make sure that it charges. Let's use the MagSafe. There you go. Connected. And it's charging. Okay, let's go ahead and use also our other charger. Go ahead and put it on there. There you go. It's charging. Good. So that way we know that it does work. So we could take this one off. All right, move this one to the side. Move this one to the side. Let's go with the Spigen case. Now this one is a nice one. You see how it has that nice little web on this side? This one, remember, it's just flat. There's nothing in it. There's no protection into this one. This one does have a nice little web protection on the back. Have your little Spigen logos here on the inside. The bumper feels a little bit bigger on this one. So let's go ahead and put our phone in. Okay. This one looks really nice. Clean it off a bit. This one looks really nice. I like this because it looks like they add some nice look to it, right? Where they go ahead and be able to give you that nice black shining edges and things like that. That little cut that they make onto the case, it gives you a nice little look to it. You have your, not real, but has that carbon fiber look. The back is all nice and matte. It has that, it's a matte feeling, but it's, I wouldn't know how to be able to explain it, but it does look like it's going to be something where you're not going to get any fingerprints on this at all. But it looks elegant. I like that it gives you the Spigen brand right there on the side. And I think that one of the best features of this case, it lets you represent the logo of the phone. And along with that, you can be able to see the color of the phone, right? So you can see the color of the phone that you have inside there as well. It does give you a lip over the lenses, so that way you know that there's a lip there to protect your lenses, so that way when you put your phone down, it's not going to go ahead and scratch up that lens. The bumper on this phone, you could tell that it's pretty thick. It's going to go ahead and protect it from a fall. Now you also have your volume up and down. You have your on and off switch right there that you can have access to it. You have, let's see, you also have, and the opening's down on the bottom. You have your speaker, you have your power lightning source. So this is a pretty good case. The lip on it as well is pretty good because you can be able to see that it does give you some protection for your screen. So if you would go ahead and put a screen protector on this little lip right here around it goes all the way around the phone. It's going to go ahead and protect your phone from getting scratched. Which a lot of us do, right? If you're in a call or you're in a meeting or something, you turn your phone over, you want to make sure that that phone is protected. You don't want the screen to be getting scratched up on the other side. So, so this I gotta say, this is probably going to be one of my favorite cases to be able to put on the phone. Let's go ahead and make sure that it charges. There you go, it's charging. And let's also go ahead and try it on our MagSafe. There you go, and it's charging. So we know that it works on both type of chargers. I like this case. I like this one. Looks pretty cool. I like this case. I like it. So let's move that to the side. We have that one. Now this one. This is going to be for those guys that like that nice extra protection on their phone. This is the one that moms should buy for their phones when they give their phone to their kids. And be like, here, mijo, here, baby girl, here, go ahead and play on my phone. Just to stop them from crying. And you go ahead and give them the phone. This is the case that you probably want for that. Because this one, you don't want to go ahead and give your phone to your kid. Hell no. No, you go ahead and you give them this one. This one's going to be a good protector. Now, I will go ahead and say that this one has double the protection because you actually have like a nice good rubbery inside skin, I guess you could say, that's going to protect it. But it also has a hard shell on the outside. The outside shell though, it's like a matte finish. It's not shiny, as you could see. It's not shiny, but it does give it a nice look to it. And these little grooves that it has here, you know, of course it's all style, right? It's just to give you some little style to the phone, but it actually helps you feel the phone. That way you know that you're getting a good grip on it. You could have it like this, because I know a lot of people, when they grab their case, they're afraid that it's going to slip out, right? That's one of the things that you kind of feel afraid of, that whenever you're like this, and you're trying to reach over, or you're trying to text, you know, this is the way I normally would text when I'm texting. I have my little pinky in the bottom and I'm texting. But when I want to get to a letter that's all the way over here, I'm afraid that I'm going to slip out and my phone is going to slip right down. So a lot of the times, if there's something on the back that gives you that feel that you could be holding on to something, you feel more secure when you're typing. This one, the lip on this one, now this one's a big lip. So for all those people that like big lips, right here, this is the phone case for you then, because the lips are pretty big on this one. The front, the top lip, bottom lip. You know what? It don't matter. It just, the lip is big. So let's just keep it at that. This case actually came with a couple of things. I want to go ahead and show you guys what it came with. So this one actually came with a belt clip. So you could actually go ahead and put this up on your belt. It also came with a lanyard. And this one actually is a long one. And it's good material too. It's not your cheapy lanyard type of thing. This one is actually pretty good. And it goes around your neck. So that's pretty long. And of course, here's the little lanyard, right? And as you could tell, it goes right there. Right there. That's where it's going to go on your phone. And so to me, I kind of feel like, well, that's pretty cool that they send all of this. Right? That you guys get all of this. You get the lanyard, you get your belt clip, and an extra little bonus that they throw in there as well. You get a screen protector. And this is, it feels to me like it's one of those glass ones. It feels like it's a glass one, which is pretty cool. You know, and because of the thickness of the front, that's total protection of your phone right there, man. You're going to have your screen protector. You're going to have a nice, good, thick protection all the way around. It's a 2-layer protection, which you got the rubbery on the inside, and you got your hard shell on the outside, and you got a stand. You could be able to go ahead and use. I have to say, this is a pretty good case. For the money, it's not bad at all. But you're looking at $18.99 for this one. For the Spigen one, you're looking $12.99 for the Spigen. The CaseKoo, and this is funny, because the CaseKoo is the thinnest, not as much protection, but because there's a lot of people out there that like the thinness of this case, they're willing to go ahead and pay $16.99 for it. You heard me right, $16.99. So that goes right in here. $18.99, $16.99, $12.99. The Ringke one is the cheapest one of these four at $8.99. But there you go, people. Those are the cases that we went ahead and reviewed today for the phone. If you guys do have any questions or you guys have any comments you want to add, please go right ahead, put them down there in the bottom. Let me know how things are going. I hope everybody's doing well. And until the next video, have a good one, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye. So let's go ahead and open up the packages. Let's go ahead and try them on the phone. Let's go ahead and make sure that they work with the wireless battery part thing. Let's go ahead and test them out and also make sure that they're compatible with the wire. Let's also make sure that they're wired. Let's go ahead and open these up and let's make sure that they also work with the